Hello and welcome to another pour video. So in this video I am doing something completely different. I decided that I wanted all the colors in the background and have my ribbon as this kind of voided out space. Kind of a reverse ribbon, if you will. So to accomplish this, I thought that I would kind of go for an Ian Davenport background, just dripping various colors of paint down the canvas and then, doing the ribbon afterwards. This turned out to be a super time intensive process. I don't know if he does this the way that I was doing it, but I found that I could only get the lines good if I did a line and I let it dry and before I started on the next line. Because getting these lines straight and reasonable looking is actually super difficult to do. This is like, it took 3 weeks to do. I mean, it's like 8 hours of footage crammed into this short little video. I've actually had some comments saying that, this is probably too long still. But, if you go to my TikTok account, there's an even shorter version of this. But I thought it'd be kind of fun just to see all the various lines that I was doing, because some of the lines, I had a little freak out and had issues because, they didn't go perfectly every time. I'll tell you what. Anyways, so something that I didn't anticipate was the amount of color theory that really had to go into planning the combination of colors that I was putting down. Originally I was just going to go for like a rainbow kind of thing right across, but I thought about it and I was like, that's pretty boring. So I decided to kind of delve into it, the color theory, and see what I could come up with. And I don't know, I think that it's almost like a kind of 70s look that I have here. It's really interesting how the various color combinations can kind of create different moods for a painting. So it definitely got me thinking a lot more about, how to deal with color and what color combinations I should use. I actually talked about that a little bit in a live interview that I did recently on Instagram. My first live interview ever. It was with Ingrid from Gallia. Gallia is a company that I'm associated with. They're based out of Montreal, and they help emerging artists sell their work and get their work up in establishments around the city. So it's a pretty cool company. Super awesome for giving me that exposure and experience with the interview. I'm really impressed with him. If you want to check out the interview, you can go to the Gallia on Instagram. And if you go to that little TV monitor thing on there, you'll see my interview. And I talk about the color theory a bit, but also you get to see a little bit of my studio, of this piece that I was working on, and some of the art that's hanging around my house. So yeah, you should check it out. So back to the topic at hand, this painting. Putting this white ribbon down was so incredibly painful. It took like 3 weeks to get this background on, and then it was literally like 10 seconds of fear. So I messed around a little bit with the amount of paint that I was putting on my tray. I really wanted enough on there for a cool ribbon, but I also wanted some holes in there. So I think that I got the ribbon down okay, which was a huge relief. It was just terrifying to do it. And painful too. God, it took so long to get those lines down. And I wasn't even really sure if it was going to turn out. But I think it turned out okay. I'm not sure if the work to satisfaction ratio was really there. But I really feel like I grew and learned so much as an artist. It was well worth the 3 weeks of effort, I suppose. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you did, remember to hit like and make sure that you've subscribed. And I'll put that link to Galia in the description as well. Thanks for watching.